Alright, so welcome back to another video, and we're still on the tentacles and we're on to tentacle 4. So Control D, duplicate the cylinder. Let's grab this curve and isolate the two objects here. Now let's take a look at the spans for this curve. It says 17, and again, we can just go back into curves, rebuild, and type in 17 or 20. Actually, let's do 30. Boom. There you go. And so again, DV middle mouse snap, and then C middle mouse, boom. There we go. Let's take a look, and there we have it. And so it's going to come in at an angle like this. If you want to, you can actually just like rotate it a little bit, so it's going to come in at an angle. And there you have it. F to frame up on it, and let's select the faces, deselect the faces we don't need, and then select the curve while holding down shift and extrude, and then add the divisions. Let's say 7 for now, and we've got to do the taper. Right, there you are. Let's just thin it. Let's take a look and just make it a bit thinner. There we go, something like that. A bit more. Right, okay, and there we go. Delete history, so we don't need the curve anymore, and we don't need these end faces. We also don't need these faces here, so we can get rid of them. Boom. And so the next thing we need to do is basically just create a bit more geometry for now. And so, not geometry, resolution, edge flow. There we go. So kind of looks better. It does look better indeed. Reset, close the box. Again, I don't kind of like the way these edges are shaped, so I'm just going to rotate them. There we go. Looks way better. We've got to do these, what do you call it, the end bit again. So let's just grab these vertices and just kind of bring them in. There we go. Bring these vertices in a little bit as well. There you go. And just maybe rotate them into shape, or rotate them into position, I should say. Shape, position. I tend to get those words mixed up for some reason. Right, okay, let's see what we can do. Extrude. You know the drill by now. You should be masters at modeling tentacles. So, there we go. Got it. Let's just kind of bring it out a little bit and extrude. And then, there we go. Again, rotate, boom, scale it in a little bit, extrude, boom, rotate, scale it in, extrude across there, and maybe just bring it down a little bit. There we go. And then finally, one more extrusion, boom, Bob's your uncle. Let's just flatten it actually. Let's have a look. There we go. Hold down J, boom, snap. Job done. Right. Double click, edge flow. Let's add some details. There we go. We're getting a nice curvature, as you can see from our model. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Maybe just one there. That should do. Yep. Reset. Boom. As you can see, they're not even, but we're going to do that in a minute, because what we need to do first is close this off. So double click, got the edge loop, extrude, R for scale, and let's just bring it in. Now we can try doing it this way instead of always waiting until doing the soft select. We can actually like start creating the kind of the curved point in us while we're actually modeling it. But we still need to close it off, and it's still going to be like a little bit flat. That's the thing. But so anyway, got a mesh, fill hole, and let's have a look. Grab this edge flow switched off. Yep, that's fine. And let's just terminate these edges. And so let's hit 3 and see what we've got. And so that's not too bad. It's a little bit flat here, but what we can do is just add a bit more geometry, switch edge flow, boom, there we go, and maybe just there as well. And let's see what we can get away with. I'm not sure if this is going to work. This is an experiment. I don't normally do it this way, but let's see what happens. So edit edge flow, boom, and again, here, 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 and let's see if it caused a bit of a curve. Not really, you got it kind of like a bit sharp around here. So I'm going to go back to my old method because it works, which is using the soft select. So just do Control Z a few times. There we go. So we did the extrusion, and this time we just scale it in like we did with the others, like nice and flat, and then just fill the hole. Grab the multi-cut and just kind of do that basically. Oops, I think I have left edge flow on. Yeah, there we go. It needs to be switched off. So let's do it again. That goes there, and that goes there. All four-sided, yes. And there we go. Alright, so we've got some resolution now. Hit B. That's way too big, I think. Let's make it smaller. Go on, go on. There we go. Something like that. And D, click. There we go. So the pivot is aimed the same way as the geometry. It doesn't look that way. Let's try again. Alright, okay, so it's flat. And there we go. Alright, we've got a rounded end here. So switch off the soft select and let's just, oops, make sure you don't have all these extra vertices selected. Alright, okay, so we just need to bring this back into position. There we go. There you have it. Alright, so basically what we need to do is do the old edit edge flow. There we go. A much smoother geometry. Yeah, still looks a bit weird. What I'm going to do is just kind of bring it in just a little bit and then do an edit edge flow again. Alright, so we just need to go around. Is it working? No, it is. I accidentally pressed something else and it stopped working for a second there, but we're back on track now. Everything seems fine. There we go. There you have it. It's just a little bit weird here, so there you go. Alright. Yeah. Looks good. Nice soft end there. And alright. Alright, lots of history. Delete history, Control S, save your scene. And that is tentacle number 4 done. And one last thing is, it's not touching the ground. Ah, boom, boom, boom. Hit B, make it much bigger, the brush. There we go. And then just bring it down like that. There you have it. And it is touching the ground. It is, yep. Hit B to get rid of the soft select, and as you can see, it's kind of just a little bit wonky there, so obviously let's just grab this bit and add edge flow. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. There we go. Job done. Control S, save your scene, and I'll see you next video when we will work on the 5th and final tentacle.